Good evening, everyone. This is Brad Matheny. This is my last little update today on the 20th. I'm having a lot of fun with PineScript. I got to tell you, this gets more and more interesting the way I play with it. And it's going to be hopefully something kind of powerful. Now, I've been working on this lower trending system. I've got it up to show you here how we get these rolling trends. And what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get it to identify early uh, trending. And so it gives you early warning of what my friend KD would be talking about with air. So let me come back over here and kind of show you what it does. And I may end up changing the colors and I may end up um, altering kind of how this works a little bit. But right now, I'm kind of pleased with how this is playing out. So we're really looking at this darker red color here as bearish trending, the darker green color as bullish trending. As you can see back over here, very solid bullish trending and very solid bearish trending here. When we get into these rotational pinkish and light greenish colors, these are more weakening trend indicating we're starting to see a little bullish support here in this area. We get no confirmation of it. We go back into bearish trending. It starts to weaken a little bit and goes back to bearish, then weakens into green, weakens into pink, and then goes back into bullish trending here. At this point, we're kind of in a bullish trend until we get over here into bearish trending, and then we go neutral, neutral, well, green, bullish trending here, neutral, neutral, and that's the end of the day. Then the next morning, we start off here in green, and you can see this pretty cleanly. And I'm trying to figure out how now to mark what I would call air. Okay. And air is going to be something along the lines of getting some sort of a pullback from trending. Like this is an area here where I wanted to mark weakening trend a little bit more aggressively. And what I could potentially do with this moving average is to potentially indicate air being set up as we weaken or as we get counter trending bars. Same thing here. We're in a downtrend. We're getting counter trending bar. I could mark air maybe up in this area or mark air up in this area. We're in downward trending, no air. And then we come into counter trending, mark air up in this area. Maybe coming down like this, we get counter trending here, mark air up in this area. And I'm working with it, but what's really interesting is, like I said, is how this is, kind of playing out because let me come back over here or show you here on a 30 minute, 30 minute, how clean this is starting to present data. So you can see we go very cleanly into upward trending all the way across here. Little bit of weakening trend, nothing really too concerned with because we're still above the ultimate level. Then we go back into green trending. A little bit of concern of the weakening, cut positions. Then we go back into green trending. Then we get into this downward red trending. You can go counter trend with a small position. Then we go back into green trending all the way up here, and we get a little mix through here. And that's again because of the way this indicator is working. I'm going to have to maybe work with this a little bit. I don't want to confuse anybody as it changes trend, but the idea here is that you would be using like a 1 hour or 2 hour to determine the upward trending capacity, and then go back down to something like a 5 minute or a 3 minute to be able to determine downward trending. Now, what I want you to be able to do is to clearly identify this downward trend, which will be this dark red area here, which is coming across this area right down into this area here. So you'd be looking to get out, basically enter into this area right here, and looking to get out down in this area, the opening of this bar. That would be when that trend ends. Then as you get into this trending, downward trending here, because we're still again below this level, you'd be basically looking to protect your trade right in this area, downward, 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 downward. We're pulling profits right over here. So this gives you a good, clean, look at this. So here we get into a downward trend. So right here, pulling profits here, $2.58 to the downside. Getting in here, pulling profits back here, $2.68 to the downside. Nice and clean. So anyway, would love your feedback. Like I said, really trying to improve the visual displays here. And as I mentioned to you, so we'll go back here to 2 minute. Ideally, this is something similar to how I expect you guys to be running it. Here we'll spread this out, make this a little bigger. There we go. I like the bigger blocks, so I want to see them bigger like that, but it condenses them before I get them too close. So there we go. And here we go. Come out here. And that's about as good as we're going to get. So you can see the trending I want you to see is very clean. Bearish, 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 all the way down, bullish, all the way up, bearish, starting out very early here on this 2 minute chart right here, catching all of this down. So from a scalper, I want you to be able to see, like, look, we got a little bit of weakness here, very concerning, but generally bullish all the way up until we get right over here. And this gives us 2 bars confirmation. And that's really kind of what we're looking for, is 2 bars confirmation. So here, giving us 2 solid bars. And notice the moving average changes the same color as well. So you got this nice moving average in here, changing color as it's rolling. So you can see as it weakens through here, changes color, and you can try to protect yourself. But anyway, looking for feedback. Anybody who knows PineScript and knows other ways to potentially display this, let me know. I don't want to overclutter it, but I am looking at this and trying to make improvements right now. Okay, guys, talk to you later.